Oviedo Brothers Electrical. Building a new home or commercial business, call Sergio Oviedo, Master Electrician at 956-904-7177. Let him know the Rockstar sent you. Barrera's Plumbing. Looking for a dependable plumber with reasonable prices? Call Gabriel Barrera from Barrera's Plumbing at 956-534-3337. Let him know Chew and Ooh sent you. R&D services for cleaning and disinfecting at residential and commercial sites. They do pressure wash, sanitation, disinfecting, mold treatment, and COVID-19 disinfecting that is hospital grade and food safe. R&D services are EPA certified and use CDC approved chemicals. You can call Ruben Salinas at 956-212-6113. And you heard it here at the Chew and Ooh podcast.
Scumbags and Gentlemen's Barbershop. Guys, you gotta check this place out. It's a great place to get your GQ haircuts, man. This place is too good to be true. They had to build 2 locations. First one's located at 537 North 6.5 Street in Alamo, Texas. The other is 502 North Main Street, Donna, Texas. For an appointment, call 956-472-0179 and let them know Chew and Ooh sent you.
Check. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chew and Ooh podcast.
Hey yo, I'm coming for them duffel bags and gold teeth. This game been saturated, written for my nosebleeds. I like that propane and spit that dragon breath. I got that product for the low, all hell my connect. I've seen the nicest people plotting with the worst intent. I've seen my enemy.
And welcome back to the Chew and Ooh podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ooh. Unfortunately, Chew is not with me today again. He has a great excuse though, man. He went to get his vaccine shot today, so he's gonna be out for just for this one. He'll be back next week for sure. But his second is the kicker, man. The second vaccine shot's gonna land on Cinco de Mayo. So we have the 956 APV coming in that day. He's gonna miss out on a lot of fun. That guy.
I did one with them. Yeah, man. That was super fun.
Yeah. I heard that podcast. That was pretty awesome, man. They brought a lot of good beers.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping that will trickle along this way also. But anyways, man. First and foremost, let's thank our sponsors. With first of all, Oviedo Brothers Electrical. Sergio, thank you very much, man, for keeping the light on for us, and appreciate you still supporting the podcast. Man, we can't say thank you enough. We appreciate you. You want to get us hold of Sergio for residential or commercial electrical work, call him at 956-904-7177. Also, if you're looking for a plumber, Mr. Gabriel Barrera from Barrera Plumbing, give him a call. Great guy, great prices. You want to get hold of this guy, he got great workers. Area code 956-534-3337. And also, like always, give him a call. Let him know that Chew and Ooh sent you. And also not forget R&D services with Ruben Salinas. Ruben doing great work out there. He's disinfecting COVID-19, spraying driveways, the whole nine. Just give him a call, man. Let him know that you heard it here. He'll give you 15% off on the price. Give him a call, man. Let him go out there and take care of all your needs, man. You can give him a call at 956-212-6113 and let him know Chew and Ooh sent you. And one more shout out. Well, just for the heck of it, because these guys are great. One more shout out to Scumbags and Gentlemen's Barbershop. The place is too good to be true. They had to build 2. You can locate them at 513 North 6th Street, 6.5 Street in Alamo, Texas, or at 502 North Main Street in Donna, Texas. For any appointments, 956-472-0179. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Juan Soto says, nice studio, bro. Keep up the good work. Hey. we're doing our best. We're going to get you out here. I know you guys are coming in also. We want to get you on the podcast ASAP. But for right now, the main attraction in the house. Dude, it was weird when he got here, dude. It's like, you ever seen those Prince videos when the smoke comes out to the door? And it's the way Matt M came into the studio, bro. He walked in, he goes, what's up, bro? I'm here. I'm like, damn. I go, where's your entourage? They're waiting in the limo. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I was like, they're waiting for me.
They're waiting for me outside. How you doing, man? Did you find the place okay?
Yeah, it was easy. It was
easy to find?
Yeah.
You get, Westlaco's a great little city, man. I mean, everything's real compact right in the center of downtown. Great place. And also, man, if you ever get a chance, you got to come down to the eatery, man. Go to the craft, talk to Mike, say, hey, man, Chew sent us out here. Chew and New sent us out here to get some beer. What you got? You got craft beer like crazy. You
is that the food trucks?
Yes.
We're gonna do an event on the 28th.
Oh, don't let it out yet. You tell us that later on, man. Oh, let it out. Lay the cat out of the bag. There he goes, man. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. The first thing I want to ask you, dude. Tell us a little about yourself, your background, where you come from. You know, what's the whole deal? Tell us the history, the bibliography, so we say, or autobiography.
I'm from San Benito, Texas. I moved. We tried to live in, like, when I found out I wanted to do music, it was probably after high school. Mm-hmm. And then when I actually wanted to pursue it, I convinced my wife to move with me to California. Uh-huh. And we tried to make it over there, but it wasn't very long before we were like, nah, this is not us. Yeah. So we came back to San Antonio. Uh-huh. Where I went to school for audio.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, man. And so I got my audio certification and then moved back home, started a studio, ended up having a group, ended up throwing shows. It just ended up like
blowing up.
Yeah, it just ended up being bigger than what I thought in the beginning. And so now, we're here,
Yeah.
But
that's good, man. That's good.
It's been cool.
That's good. What was your inspiration? I mean, I'm pretty sure you got inspired to come into the hip hop scene at a young age. What actually said, you know what? I want to be like that guy right there.
Not really. I was older. I was like 18, 19.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you were a late bloomer.
Yeah, I was doing pure sports prior to that.
Okay.
Like I never envisioned me doing music.
Really?
Like ever.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
And what made it go for you? What artist did you say, you know what, this guy, shoot, I want to try this?
I went more, when I grew up, it was more alternative because that's what my brothers listened to.
Okay.
So I just kind of listened to bands that they were listening to.
Right.
But like eventually like R&B was like pretty much my R&B eased me into hip hop. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But R&B I love that. I was listening to everything R&B.
Right. Like
in the early 2000s.
All right.
And then
and put this right here because there's people asking questions here, man.
Nah, yeah, you're good.
Go ahead, man.
Nah, yeah, and so pretty much Drake was the first artist that was rapping that wasn't super gang affiliated.
Okay.
So it was a very perspective change for me because like growing up it was like I thought you had to be hood to rap.
Right. Right. Yeah, I got you.
So when I heard this guy, I was just like, oh, I could do this.
There you go.
And so I just went to my uncle. He had some gear, and then he showed me how to. We rigged it super like. It was just super rigged.
Frankenstein rig, man. Let's go.
But we ended up with a song at the end.
Hey, that's what counts. That's what counts, man.
Not the best mix, right? But we ended up with something with my lyrics and
did y'all use what's it called, the TAM scanner?
Nah, bro, I'm gonna break it down. So we had a USB mixer,
okay,
right? And I just had a regular dynamic microphone in, and then I had my iPod into the next channel.
Uh-huh.
And we would play them at the same. I would play it, and then we would record on the computer.
Bro, you were going ghetto no matter what, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was super intense. But it was my first time even seeing the process,
Yeah.
And so that was the start. After that, it was like I bought my own computer, and it took off from there. Yeah. I've been doing it since then.
Marco Gonzalez says, Matt, great set 2 weeks ago at the spot, man. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, it was we did a rock show.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you know Orphanage Road.
No, haven't. No.
They're a talented group. They invited me to be on one of their shows.
Then we're gonna have to invite them to come over to this show now.
Yeah, you gotta hit them up, bro. Elias is cool, man. They're a good band.
Cool.
And so yeah, they asked me to do a rock set, and I was like, I mean, I had done rock when I first started doing shows. There was nobody was doing hip hop.
Right.
You know, so
right.
I was doing rock shows.
Okay.
So it was just nice to go back and do that again, and just kind of, I feel like get a better reaction than the beginning.
Oh yeah.
You know, because in the beginning it was like people were like, nah.
I'm
here for rock.
No,
You know?
I hear you.
I get it.
I hear you. And then, you know, and that's the cool thing. You get those cool little stories along the way where you have different performances. And I'm pretty sure you had quite a few of them along the way now. Do you still do the rock shows, or you do more hip hop?
No,
now?
yeah. So this was the first rock show we did in a while, and I've done it in a while.
Okay.
You know? But I've been since I've been throwing my own shows. That's like it's been hip hop.
Okay.
You know?
So how long would you say you've been in the biz already, as far as the RGV local talent scene, as far as music scene? How long so far already?
Probably since like 2018.
Okay.
2019.
So you still got a couple of years on your belt still.
Yeah, we've been doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like, definitely setting up and breaking down like got faster. You know what I
That's
mean?
good. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Understanding how my setup is.
Consider the fact this past 2020, everything went to
Yeah, it
to
hurt
like
me.
a whole stop.
Yeah, bro.
And that's I totally understand how that could be stressful, especially if you're a hip hop artist, especially if you're a musician itself, you know, and it's paying the bills. Also, that's what's gonna be paying the bills. You know, you need that little small paycheck coming in. You know, it's some people have their day jobs, but sometimes this is their fun money to have on the side just in case you need backup money for
sure.
something. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm pretty sure you got hit pretty hard.
I did. Well, really, like because I made money doing shows, but I made more money in the studio because that's my baby. That's where like my focus was, you know.
The junk, but it was called the junk room. Oh
Yeah.
man, we'll get to that on that story in a minute.
I love it there. you
Yeah,
know?
man.
But yeah, definitely like that's where I was making my money. So when all the pandemic happened, it kind of. But I also work at UPS, so
Oh, all right.
I worked a lot. So it's not like I hurt financially. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
like
you,
I
I
still
got you.
have money coming in.
Right,
I just
right.
wasn't doing what I wanted to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So-
Yo, UPS, I'm still waiting for my video game, bro. Where's it at? It's in the mail. It's in the mail.
You're asking the wrong guy.
And now let's talk about your album right now. One that caught my eye. This is the reason why I called you out, man. Border Wars. Wow. I heard the majority of all the music, but the one that caught my eye the most is Who I Am.
Who am I?
Who am I? I see, and I'm going Dr. Seuss now, but it's Eric says, "Who am I?" Okay, number one on my playlist.
Oh,
see,
dang.
yeah, and my little brother, he's the one that actually is the one that we have the same taste, man.
Eric?
Yeah, he's my
Quest
little brother.
Black?
Yes. So
Wow.
let's move on.
I can see it though.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
Oh God, third wall.
You had me, bro. You had me when you were like, you're gonna know.
So no. Also, I mean, as far as
Shout
the
out
border
Quest Black.
so as the border walls, I mean, what made you come into this whole album? I mean, as far as what were you thinking when you were writing all these lyrics?
So, I was diving into history of where we're from,
Right,
You know,
okay.
because I feel like a lot of us know American history,
Right.
But we don't really even know history, Rio Grande history,
Right, exactly.
You know, like 100 years ago,
Right.
and what happened here.
Mm-hmm.
And so as I'm looking into history, I'm understanding that, you know, land was taken and this used to be Mexico, whatever the case,
Right,
you know.
right.
So, like, I felt like it put, like, the valley, it put us in a position where, like, growing up, if, like, my family is Mexican, you
Right.
know?
Mm-hmm.
So, when I say I'm Mexican, they're like, you don't even know. You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah,
feel
I
me?
got you.
And then, so, in the American side of the United States, we're American, right?
Right.
But to majority of American people, we're
Mexican,
Mexicans.
yeah.
You know, so it put me in a position like, like where do we even fall? You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
pretty much quoting the whole Selena and
yeah,
Abraham
and
thing.
I felt that.
It's weird. It's hard being a
Yeah, 'cause you
Mexican
gotta
American.
be-
Yeah.
There's no fine line.
I
It's
got
like,
you, I
gotta
got
be
you.
hard on both sides.
Yeah, I got you. No, I totally understand. So, and at that point, you're going into history. You started these lyrics start just coming out.
Yeah, and I also talked to like a News Channel 5 reporter that kind of like she kind of woke me up too with the questions she was bringing,
Mhm,
you know,
mhm.
about masculinity and like in our culture,
Right.
And it definitely like she checked me, you know what I mean, and I wasn't too I guess I know about it, but it wasn't something I was talking about,
Right.
you know
right,
what I mean,
Right.
so. A lot of it kind of just hit me, and it helped me finish it because it was always an idea to do a project like that.
Mhm.
But then when I had the actual concept, it was just like I was able to just go through it.
Go
you know
through
what
it. Yeah, I hear. I hear. So, and then as far let's get into who I am. Right.
Who am I?
Who am I? Damn it! I keep messing it up. Who am I? Who am I? I couldn't remember. Hey man, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry.
It's the beer.
It's the beer talking. Damn Metallica beer. By the way, thank you. But what as far as that song's concerned, what's the whole entire message that you're saying in that song? What's going on? I mean, explain to me. What is it? The whole story. Break it down for me.
We don't know our history because history's erased pretty much.
Okay.
Like we're only taught what is we're only taught what's given. It's not like it's up to us to kind of look deeper
Mhm.
into who we are to
Mhm.
understand. But that's kind of like where I'm going with it. You know,
Okay.
like we don't know. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the burning of that history book symbolizes like
Not all of that in there is true, or not all that.
or yeah,
we're
yeah.
missing pieces.
It's
of the pages.
missing pieces. You know, it's
Yeah.
almost like it's almost like also like a lot of it's discrediting to
Mhm.
prior civilization or people
Mhm.
that lived here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I got you.
but gives a lot of credit to a lot of people that
So you
maybe didn't do shit. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't
No,
know.
no,
You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
get you,
I don't
yeah.
want to go too deep into it, right? But you know what I mean? Like the history of it, it's like we only know what we're taught, and that's it.
right.
You know, it's up to us to look deeper, and then when you really look deeper and you see how dark it is, it's like, oh, damn, it's fucked up. But that's kind of where I got inspired to do this whole project.
That's
you know?
good. The heck is that? Oh, that was kind of weird.
It was the wire.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I hit it.
Like, whoa, wait. Then we got the descendants coming into the room now, man. Or that smoke starting to appear again when he walked into the door.
Oh, my entourage, they're ready to go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. We got things to do, man. No, man. So, and I know I saw on your Facebook page and on your social media that you had something new coming out, a new release.
Yeah, I'm releasing a little EP.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I haven't really talked about it, but yeah, it's called Lighter Shade of Brown.
A lighter shade of brown.
Yeah, Lighter Shade of Brown.
Okay.
So I don't know. Do you know who they are? The actual group, Lighter Shade of Brown.
No, I don't.
So they're like they're a hip hop group from back in the day,
Okay.
and so I was just put onto them by a guy I work with, and he was like, hey, yeah, they were Hispanic dudes, and I was like, what? So I looked them up. They
Uh-huh.
very popular group back in the day. Well, I fell in love with the name of it, their group name, Lighter
Uh-huh.
Shade of Brown. So when I had the idea to make a project with beats that I made,
Mhm.
like I had made a bunch of beats, and then so I just put a bunch together,
Mhm.
and then I was like, I'm gonna make a solo project. Like this project is like, I made the beat, I recorded it, I did like the cover art, I did everything, you know. So
Right.
I wanted to do that, and then I called it Lighter Shade of Brown.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the mic.
okay.
Like, what's that feedback? So the lighter shade of brown. Go on.
Lighter Shade of Brown. Am I supposed to remember something?
Let me see here. Let me see. So wait, hold on. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Right
no,
there?
No, I don't hear myself.
No, not yet.
No.
Here, put these on, man. I think these are the better ones. These are the better ones. Yeah. Let's try. Have that better?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You can turn it down a little bit.
Oh, it's too loud.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Some audio technical difficulties,
no,
guys.
we're
It's
good.
something. We're good. We're good. All right. Then tell your smoke to go back.
Oh.
We're good. We're good. Blow that shit back.
Yeah, man. So it's called Lighter Shade of Brown, and I'm gonna drop it Cinco de Mayo.
Oh man. Yes. Dude, if you let that out, send me a clip. I will definitely put it in the background. You're gonna get a video going and everything.
I don't know. I'm just kind of in the works right now. So.
My God, you guys, come on. Let me hear for this guy. This guy's gonna get some new stuff coming out. We gotta make sure we get ready for that.
All right,
man.
yeah. So every Friday of this month, I'm gonna drop a single. Like, this Friday I have a song called "Do Not Be Dumb."
Okay.
And then next Friday, it's one called Infinity, and then the next one's called Motion, and then I drop my project.
Oh, yeah. Crap. There you go. Well, I'm looking forward to that, man. I mean, if it's anything similar to what you have on here.
Actually, it's very different.
Really?
Very different, yeah.
What are we looking at? More like a...
It's because when I make beats, I don't even have like a specific genre. I just like, I listen to a lot of samples, and then I'll take a sample and I'll chop it up, and then I'll throw drums on it, and it doesn't sound like anything.
Shit.
You know what I mean? It's just like.
Oh man, well that's gonna be interesting when it comes out.
It's interesting.
That's interesting. For those of you watching on Facebook Live, and those of you listening to watching the podcast, listen to the podcast. If you see the background, we got Matt M's videos going on playing something a little bit different going on for the podcast now, so you can look at exactly what's going on, and there's some pretty good little videos I've been watching here and there.
Yeah, that's my homie Rio. Shout out to my homie Rio.
And when was this in particular video done?
Dang, good question. It was before Border Wars, we dropped a project called Rio Grande Vibes. I don't know if you heard it.
Rio Grande Vibes, bro. I'm still coming in.
I know.
I'm barely dipping my toes into this, man.
This project was very cool because I pretty much like put together every artist that I've ever worked with, or like, you know, that I feel like I vibe with. I put them on a project. You know what I mean? Okay. And so the whole project is like a story almost, you know. And so it's two dudes in a car. All right. And they're driving. They don't have phones, so they're listening to the radio. All right. You know what I mean? Old school. As he's scrolling through the station, he finds them, and it's the first song. You know. Oh. And so the idea throughout the whole thing is we hijack the radio. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So no matter what station they went to, we were playing our music.
Oh, okay.
So that was the whole general concept of it, and it's cool, man. That one's actually a really cool project. I should have brought it. I have all this stuff I forgot about it. It was like I have the CDs and the.
Whenever you want to swing by again, drop them off. We're gonna get you back again eventually, probably later on in the year or probably the next year. We're booked up all the way through August, and it's crazy. It's going nuts, man. People are we're making a little bit of noise now, so people are slowly coming in. Next thing I want to talk about is that Facebook video that I was talking to you about earlier. It was the Batcave Cypher, right? Yeah. Batcave Cypher was with Rolls, G Knowledge, Alejandro G, Saint Chase, and yourself. Yeah. I also played the background. Gentleman was DJ Dash, I believe, correct? Yeah. And this is a barbershop, right? That you're all doing it in?
Yeah,
it was called Batcave Barbershop or something like that. Which a shout out to you guys, man. Nice.
Shout out to the Batcave.
Oh man, go check that out. And sooner or later, we'll get a nice little haircut out there and see how that's going.
It's super nice. I didn't know what to expect when we got there.
Right.
You know, well, it's called the Batcave.
Right. Yeah. Were you looking for the Batmobile? Or
it's like everything. The theme,
really?
The whole room is themed Batman. You know, so it's nice. A lot of
I had to go out there and check this out. Play a song, Marco. I don't play a song, man. You think I'm that high tech, man? Come on, Rick. Work with me here. Damn it, Rick Phoenix. But
it's like drop a beat,
do something, make them sing or dance. This is a podcast, bro. This is but no, man. And we were talking about the styles of these hip hop artists that were on that video, man. Yeah. And you were saying that y'all brought your own tracks.
Yeah, it was like everybody brought their own. It wasn't like just one, you know. So that was very different because I didn't know what anybody was gonna bring, you know. Right. Yeah.
So when they first started off, I believe it's Rolls who starts it off, and he just rips it, man. Yeah, man. He rips a new one on it, and it's amazing. You guys, if you get a chance, go on the Chewy New Podcast page, Facebook page.
Shout out to Rolls.
Man, check that video out. It's there, man. It's
All my real dogs still kick it with me.
Yeah, man, it was good.
I was singing that shit for like a couple of days. I was like, damn, you fucking me up.
It was one of those songs that you can't stop. That gets stuck in your head. Yeah,
especially when he started singing. That's where threw me off. I was like, all right.
So you had Rose that went on first. You jumped in second.
Yeah.
And then after that it was Alejandro G was third. Then you got G Knowledge in fourth, and then you got Saint Chase at the end. Now we're talking about styles. And what I heard, I'm gonna start with Rose since he was the first one. That John, we interviewed him here that day. I think at the beginning of this year in January when he came in. We interviewed him. Great guest, man. Great guy. The style when he just started busting it like that. The first thing, this kid got the runs just like Busta Rhymes, man. That fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's faster hip hop artists that spit fast, but this kid can spit quick. And on the same style, on top of that, I kind of
and I don't know too many people doing that. Like
there's a little
like
bit,
in the valley. In the valley, like from what I've heard, like I don't hear too many people.
Yeah.
Like,
and I like what he put on his album. The album he just released, I forgot the name.
The Chef.
The Chef. Yes, the Chef. He's at the very beginning. You're the guy who raps real fast. Yeah. And through the whole album, he maybe does one or two, but it's funny because he doesn't spit that fast in other songs. So, but now I find it because he would tell me, dude, I'm one of the fast. I can rap pretty quick. I'm like, okay, well, I wanted to friend him up right there, but he was first time with the podcast. You know what? I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna say challenge him or anything like that. Go, I'll see for myself later on. When I heard him come out on this one, I was like, holy shit! This kid got that Busta Rhyme and that Big Daddy Kane swag, man. I was like, damn,
real soulful.
Yeah, dude. I was like, wow, this kid's pretty good. And then when you come out, it's like I was telling you earlier, and you should have seen his face when I gave him the names, man. And I'm pretty sure right now Rose is watching. He's like, who the hell is Big Daddy Kane? You go look it up, man. Trust me, you're gonna like it. And you got homework tonight. When you go, who are these guys? This guy was talking about
some slick Rick.
Yeah, yes, that's right. And that's when I heard you come out. You have that style. You got the delivery was more of a Ice Cube, and then the delivery was more like an iced tea, but a smooth delivery like Slick Rick. And I was like, man, this kid's 3 hip hop artists in one, man. I wonder if he even knows that. I go, geez, it sounds really that good, you know. And I was very impressed by it. Like, man, this kid can spit, man. He can rap, he can hip hop, man. It's good. And then after that, we got Alejandro G. And this is the funny part. I'm gonna put these 3 together. It's gonna be funny. Alejandro G comes out. He got that Dre sound with that Chuck D. And then when I told him Chuck D, who the hell is Chuck D? I go, you're a Public Enemy. And I go, not Flavor Flav, not that guy, the other guy. He has that delivery on that, and it was awesome, man. They go, J. Cole, the Valley. Eric Velasquez says, J. Cole, the Valley. Okay.
J. Cole, the Valley.
So, I mean, he had that delivery, man. It was awesome, the Chuck D delivery. Then you got G Knowledge. G Knowledge from the beginning, I said it. I didn't mention it on the podcast when we interviewed him, but to me, he sounds like a little bit of an Eazy-E and a Beastie Boy at the same time. He just has that whack delivery, man, back and forth, and it's smooth. And then you get down to Saint Chase. Saint Chase, I'm going to have to reach out to this guy because I want to interview this guy, man.
Yeah, bro, he's a good interview.
This guy has that low tone voice of a Busta, but has the delivery, God rest his soul, DMX, man.
Yeah.
Damn, when I heard them, when I heard the start, da-na-na-na, I'm like, oh, shit. Here, and then when you started up, I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. This is awesome, man. Like, I think I saw the damn video like 4 or 5 times in less of an hour.
That's what's up.
I could not stop, man.
That's what's up.
I mean, and that's why I tell you, what I'm telling you right now is that having you 3, and it goes an idea, guys. It's an idea. I mean, like I said, the delivery, the way you write your lyrics and everything has that Ice Cube feel.
Yeah.
You got Alejandro as that Dre, and you got G Knowledge as that Eazy. A little NWA right there, man. Yeah, a little NWA right there going on. They're gonna call it the MWA is what you're gonna call it.
Dang. Now, well, you know they're a group, right? You know they have a group, the TAO?
Yeah, I know they have a group. That's one group I want to get in here, ASAP also.
Bro.
They all want to come in. And I told them as soon as this whole pandemic is far gone, the back rear view, I'm definitely going to get them on here, man.
Yeah.
That'll be a treat. I don't know where the hell I'm going to fit them,
Nah,
but I'll get them in here. Put them all in the corners of the camera.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. They're not
Everybody
mugshots. Just stand right there in the corner. But
It's
yeah,
for one mic.
one mic, and all y'all talking was gonna be like the Temptations. Everybody coming to one mic.
That's what
But yeah, man. Is anything in the future as far as like collaboration with those two?
I mean, yeah, like me and Gino, we've been working on stuff. We've had like exchange of songs, and so, I mean,
Daniel says, "Shout out to the goat."
that's what he calls me. But yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Nah, yeah, like I mean, yeah, I've been since I started like my actual group, I've kind of been there, you know. But eventually, I would like to reach out and collaborate more, you know. But I'm telling you, that project we did, that was my first time. Because prior to that, I didn't really work with anybody.
Right.
Like, I was always just by myself, you know.
On that video, you can see all the reactions of the hip hop artists when one person goes after the other. They were like, when Rose went up, I saw you in the back like, oh, shit, yeah, go damn. And then you went up and you see all three of them like, oh, damn. And it was just like hit after hit after hit. And it's like, do these kids? I call you guys kids, man. I'm 45 years old, man.
Yeah.
45.
How old do you think I am?
Let's cover the mic. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's see. How old do you think I am?
And see. Because you're saying you're 18. I'd say about what, 20? Has to be maybe mid-20s or mid-20s. Let's say 26, 25.
Nah, I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30.
Oh, all right. Hey, damn, you look good for 30, my man.
Yeah, man, it works. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've been in it like I've been doing it almost like 10, 11 years already.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good, man. I mean, and it's good getting your feet wet. And now, as far as like I said, like I was going back to that video. Like I was telling myself, like, I wonder if these kids can actually go back and watch the video and watch the reactions when someone's on the mic going. If you see the facial reactions, guys, you're like, they're amazed. It's like they're amazed. They're in awe. Like, wow.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Wow.
We didn't even know. So like when it was actually happening, it was like, damn.
And then when you heard, and everybody went. It was funny because you had your first, your second, your third, and then you had your anchor. At the very end, you see he starts going. All you guys are like, whoa, damn!
Yeah.
You were all like, geez, man, this is freaking awesome, man.
It was fun.
And
man.
even the DJ was getting into it, like
Yeah.
he was bouncing the back. Damn, I love this. We got to do this more often.
That was super fun. Yeah. So hopefully that's a thing that continues. You know, hopefully that's something that they just keep doing.
Yeah, man.
I know that was a good idea. You know.
That's a good form of unity.
Yeah.
Between all the artists in the RGV, man, and that's great, and that's awesome. I wish the rock scene would do the same thing as far as unify like that, the way you guys are doing, and that's a beautiful thing, dude. Because it's not. Yeah, you got your fair shot of competition with other hip hop artists, but at the same time, you're all going for the same goal, you know, and that's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah.
And then you guys unifying like that for that one. For I believe it was what 10, 15 minutes as long it was. It was awesome. That one point you're like, shit. Can you imagine what we can do? We all unified together. We can make so much noise. They're gonna know who the 956 is, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
talking about?
For sure. I always think about like, cause like I feel like there's not enough spotlight down here, you know, and I think it's just given our location, you know. But especially right now with the Elon Musk thing, like all the attention being down here, I feel like we could start some type of, you know, get some type of attention. You know what I mean?
You got Leo MOMC Gonzalez, El Junk Room Gatekeeper.
Yeah, I do some audio work for my guy. He also has a podcast. He does or not a podcast. He does blogs. Yeah,
well, we got to reach out to him too, man.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's a hustler.
That's the thing about this little podcast that we got going. We want to reach out as much as we can, so we get people to come in, get heard, you know, talk what they're about, what they do, and you know, push their stuff also, so they can get heard also as well as we get heard also, you know. And it's all about helping out each other. That's what the vibe has always been since I was a kid, man. It's always el vecino me está ayudando con esto. Oh, you know, my neighbor, or el compadre me invitó para acá, and he's gonna help me. It's all about that. It's not like that nowadays, you know. It's like hey, you're doing your thing, do your thing.
Everybody looks out for themselves.
Yeah, it's all pretty much you're on your own. You gotta do it yourself.
Man. And honestly, I felt that way too. I felt like like I was just looking out for myself,
Right.
you know. But I feel like with everything I've learned, like at one point I got to a point where I was like I want to give back, you know. So
Yeah.
I had brought in artists, and I was like, look, I'm gonna help you with whatever the fuck you need.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like let's just put some stuff out, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And we just talk. We don't gotta talk business right now, you know. We talk it later.
Let's see what we have on the
but
table
let's make
first.
some stuff happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and that's the way it needs to be, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, you have a lot of people. I mean, I've done the music scene for quite a few years, young in a younger time, younger age, when I used to play guitar and stuff and play with different bands. But I noticed that everybody was pretty much me, not us.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
Even in the band point of view, sometimes when you're in a band, sometimes, not all the time, because sometimes you have a great unity when you're in a rock band
Yeah.
or a alternative band or any kind of band. There's a unity, but one guy tends to like, well, I could do this differently. That's when the unity breaks, you know. And it's always been like that, you know, that I've seen. But in the hip hop world, you know, the whole scenery that you've seen on TV. Oh man, there's people getting shot. Oh my God, there's people getting, you know. Yeah, okay, it is what it is. But this generation that we have out, your generation that's coming out right now, it's trying to unify to say, you know what, let's just go out and just make music.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
I definitely feel like hip hop is like, especially in the Valley, it's overlooked. Maybe not overlooked. It's looked at as like ghetto.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
I
is
get
like from a perspective of everybody. When I tell them like, oh, I make hip hop music, oh, like you do gangster rap,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
or, oh, you do trap music,
Exactly.
and it's like, nah, like there's more to that. Like even in the mainstream, like there's other artists that aren't doing that. You know, it's just a matter of like what the mainstream puts out. Like what the mainstream puts out is gonna be, you know, like of course sometimes super whack.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But I feel like that's kind of why the Valley's overlooked, is because honestly the Valley's overlooked because of where we're at. Honestly, I feel like that sucks, bro. That sucks for us.
Too close to the border.
Yeah, I feel like, and I don't want to say it, I'm gonna say it. I feel like Hispanics, like in hip hop, are not taken serious. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Like just in that sense,
I
like
got you.
Hispanics in hip hop, you know, I feel like that's one thing that sucks also.
You feel the stereotype is more like, oh, he's a Hispanic, he probably does Tejano or he does this.
Yeah,
I hear
it's
you.
almost
I
like.
hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
But there's some Hispanic bluesy players. You know what I mean? There's some Hispanic. You know, no, but yeah, like
that would be me.
I've met some artists and I'm like, dang, you know,
Yeah.
like and it's cool, bro. I just feel like we just need somewhere to give an opportunity for spotlight without you. I want to say like without using like a spring break.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
What's up, Sam Daly? Thanks for watching, buddy. Sam Daly, the Vampire King, is watching. Thank you, man. I appreciate your support, Sammy. But he's like, who that? But yeah, no, I hear you, man. The RGV is slowly growing as far as artist-wise. I mean, there's consider the fact that the whole COVID thing started, you know, and I know for a fact that hip hop artist wise, as far as the local scene, it's growing, but for some reason, this COVID slapped it in the face and kept it all at home for a while. And then I know a lot of artists that say, you know what, screw that. If I'm gonna be home, I'm gonna start make myself a YouTube channel.
Yep.
I'm gonna do Facebook Live. I'm gonna do this, and you know, there's always a different opportunity somewhere else.
You have to learn to adapt.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like when I got put on the news, like the whole reason I got put on the news was because I did live concerts
right.
from my house.
Hey,
You know?
and that's
It was just something I understood. I understood that I could get clear audio straight out to my phone so that it sounds good. You know,
exactly.
So like I just did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I ended up, after I was on the news, I ended up doing like a house tour. So I literally hit I recorded and did a set in every place in my house. My kids' room, my living room,
Hey,
my kitchen,
different scenery, man. That's
my-
what you gotta do.
my closet. For real, I did that.
Yeah, man.
And it was cool, man. It was cool. Like, it was just a different way. It was just a different way to reach out, you know, in the times of that the quarantine was happening.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
a different way to bring some type of entertainment
Yeah. Now, as far
from
as
my side.
and as okay, now let's get into the nitty gritty. Is the junk room, right?
The junk room.
Oh,
yeah.
that was right there. Well,
That's my
this-
crew
that's
right
the
there.
Crew right there, man.
Yeah.
What a perfect timing! If you're watching Facebook Live, perfect timing. to
So
come down.
the top 6, that's the people part of the junk room.
Okay. Now, why the junk room? This is a story. I heard it already once, but this is the Chewy New
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
fan. So, explain the junk room. Why the junk room?
So I moved to, when I was living in San Antonio, there was this apartment we were looking at,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pretty much gonna be the apartment. It was in our budget, you know what I mean. It was gonna be our apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It had an upstairs. It looked nice, and then there was this one room in the very back, and it was just like a hallway.
Ooh, cucuy room.
So it was just like it had a door
Uh-huh.
and then a hallway, and then it was a door to the outside.
Oh, okay.
A door to outside.
Right.
And so it was just like a little room, you know?
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, we call this the junk room." That's what the lady said.
Oh, really?
That's what she said. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when the lady said that, I didn't think anything of it really,
Mhm.
you know? And then like as I already knew that was gonna be my studio. So I once all my studio was in there, I had a friend that I was writing with, his name's Nick Moa.
Mm-hmm.
We were writing music, and then he brought me like a sign, and it said, he made it in beer caps.
Okay.
It said junk room music.
Hey, there you go.
And then that was the sign for the door.
Uh huh.
And then that was it, bro. After that, it was like junk room music became like the name. You
And
know
so,
what I mean?
and it had to get transferred from up there down here.
Oh yeah, it's like the
How's
junk room has been like, we are now on junk room 6.0. No lie. It's been so many junk rooms.
Hey, you never know. You might want to.
Hey, but the junk room right now is nice. Like where I'm at right now is like all the equipment I've accumulated. And,
Yeah.
you know, the soundboards that the sound panels, and
That's good, man.
It looks
That's
good, man.
Yeah,
It's
because I
good.
know you came in, you saw our little setup here. Like, hey,
yeah, it's
I
nice,
like this.
man. You know, it looks good.
Yeah, we've had different people comments coming. It goes, dude, man, this actually looks legit. I go,
Yeah.
hey, well, I give that up to the guys who are interior decorators, our interior decorators. But yeah, man, we all had a hand on doing the podcast room, and it's awesome. But I would one day, hopefully soon, when this is clear, I would love to go and check out your junk room.
Yeah, bro.
That sounds kind of weird me saying that, but you know, love to go check out your junk room. But but no, I would like to check out your studio.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
you
I
go.
want to say, the studio. But yeah, man, go
Yeah,
out
it's
there and
nice,
check it
bro.
out.
It's honestly, I'm in there every day. Like I'm in there every day. As soon as I get out of work, I'm trying to get something done in there. So
You have little ones.
I do have, three.
He's in there again now.
No,
he's in there
yeah,
again.
for real. Sometimes I lock the door, sometimes I lie. But sometimes, like, they're in there. You know,
Yeah,
they
that's
just play. They don't.
That's good. I mean, especially trying to like encourage them to, hey, look, this is what
Yeah.
I do. You might like this. You
Yeah.
know, along the way.
Oh, they're definitely. I think they're definitely gonna, like. I think they're gonna like it for sure.
That's
you know?
good, man. That's good. And I'm glad, dude. Now, next question. Anything new coming up as far as like gigs, performances, anything you want to shout
Yeah,
out?
we have a show on the 24th, and we're celebrating the release of our 2 artists, the 2 in the middle,
These?
and on the top right there, yeah.
These two, okay.
So Amari
Okay.
just released a project called Love and Lessons.
I actually have her coming in to the podcast.
Oh, bro,
Yes.
okay, she's part of our group.
Okay,
so,
there you go. All right.
So Amari just released a project,
Mhm.
super good.
Okay.
Right before her. So okay, so can I,
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, my group, we had decided like 2021, we were gonna go in. You know,
That's it.
everybody's gonna drop like within the first 6 months. Or first 7 months. You know, because I think March, like when the freeze happened, we kind of hit it like a block. So we just kind of pushed it to the next month. Oop.
Yep. No, you're good.
And then so.
it's seen worse beaten. Don't worry about it, Matt.
So everybody was gonna drop, you know. So my homie Rio, he dropped in January. His EP's called Rio, 5 tracks. It was really good.
Okay.
And then 94 dropped after him, called Tracks for the Soul.
Okay.
It was really good. Really good R&B vibes. You know, some real uplifting music.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amari dropped hers last month.
Last month, yeah. Yeah.
And man, it's just like, and then so now it's me and then DC, and then my homie Hizzo. He'll be at the very end.
Okay.
And so yeah, man, that's kind of that's what our plan is like for releasing wise.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just trying to.
Who's that guy right there?
That's Sean Mecca.
Who's that guy right there?
Where's he at? Okay,
It's a
Sean Mecca. Sean Mecca said that this next album was his last album.
Hey, man, you know what?
He better be lying.
There you go, man. Leave the man alone, dude.
We had just talked about some
Leave
shit.
him alone.
Nah.
Leave him alone, man.
Nah, I'm gonna be on his ass.
Leave him alone.
That's,
Leave him alone. Let him do his thing, man. Let him do his thing.
man,
Let
I'm
him. You never know. He might be hibernating and coming
You're
with
right,
something.
you're right.
You
He might be just
give him the space.
Yeah.
He might surprise you, man. Just leave
It's
him
because
alone.
nobody just says like this is gonna be my last album.
I've said that 4 times.
Okay,
man.
maybe I've said that once, right? But
I said that 4 times. The first time I started playing guitar, I was like, you know what, I'm going to hang it up. Nope, here it comes. About a year later, I'm going to start playing guitar again. Sure
yeah,
enough,
you're right. He's gonna be back. I'm gonna send him a couple songs and just bring him back.
Oh, my God. And speaking of songs, man, one thing I want to ask from you is send me a sound clip of one of your songs, any song you want, to our email. I'm going to ship this out to our boy up in Staten Island, New York, the First Night Experience. He plays nothing but new stuff, new stuff, and he is hypnotized with some of the stuff down here from the valley.
Yeah.
And I try my best to send him as much as I can, and the guy's like, dude, send me more stuff, man. Send it to me. And he he already played G Knowledge on there. I believe he got Rose on there also. So I mean, next step, I want to set Matt M up
Hell
there.
yeah,
Say,
hey bro, I got a lot
send
of
me something.
songs,
Send me 2, 3, or 4, and I'll string them out to Keith Velasquez. Side up to my brother from a different mother.
Shout out Keith,
man. So yeah, I'll send him out that stuff so he can put it on his podcast, and you can hear him on Mixcloud. The First Night, the most diverse internet radio. Man, you just gotta hear it, bro. It's amazing. The First Night, man. That's all I can say. The First Night Experience. Trust me. Just look it up. But
yeah, man, I'll send you some. I got some stuff.
Give me some of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And what else I want to ask you? So as far as right now, as far as gig wise, anything?
Oh yeah, 24th. The 24th, we're doing a show release party for both Amari and 94.
Okay.
For their projects, and then. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much like my first R&B type vibe show.
All right.
You know, so it's gonna be definitely slow vibes, and I didn't bring a lot. I'm probably like the only hip hop artist.
It's gonna be a lot of.
Oh yeah, some jet. Nah, nothing like that.
Oh,
what is that?
That was smooth.
What
That's
is
poetry.
That?
They usually do it on poetry.
Oh yeah, poetry.
Like, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Snaps only.
That's right. Snaps only. Oh my gosh. Man, you're hanging with the wrong guy.
Hey man, we're good, bro. I'm vibing.
They give you the wrong idea, man. I'm never going to that podcast ever again. This guy hitting me up with old shit. What the hell?
We're good. Cause I'm from a time where I got a little bit of the old school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like technology slowly made its way into our life, like high school time.
Yeah,
you know?
I got you.
Cause I remember when text messaging first, like we were first texting, it was like 15-20 cents a text.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that. You had to do the number thing.
Oh,
that's what that was me.
I got in a lot of trouble, man. You know what I mean? Because we don't know that bill's accumulating every time you send a text message.
Yeah,
so like, or like, hey, call me after 9.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. I get 3 minutes after 9 o'clock.
After 9. Call me after 9.
Like, holy shit, man! You just brought back a lot of memories.
Yeah, bro. So I got a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
And a little bit, but musically, man, it's crazy. I never like was introduced to hip hop. I only kind of heard whatever was on the radio, you know. So just to find it later and be like, I love this shit, you know.
Eric saying, "Lurk, pinche burn phones."
Allah.
God dang it!
Damn.
Hey, shut up, dude.
Eric's like, hey, page me.
Page me. I still got my beeper set. Ching.
He pulls out the phone.
Oh, man, that big old brick phone. That was back in the early 90s.
My dad used to have one.
Oh, my gosh.
I seen videos. I'm like, what?
Yes, the old brick phone. He was back then. And I remember playing basketball back in my high school years, and we'd go to the gym, and you would hear the beep, 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 beep. And you would see everybody stop and run to the wall and go see, not mine. Yeah, it's mine.
Ah, shit.
And then
That's crazy.
And you go to the pager, man. You go, oh, what you do? Tiene número aquí, dijo message, watcha? Oh, you can read it? I go, yeah, man. That's when texting was big on pagers. Like, wow, check it out. But enough about old school. Feel super old now.
Because now you can just send a video, right?
Yeah, like, pretty much, man. It's crazy.
Hey, check this out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Man, it was great, dude, having you, man. Hey, you want to dish out your social medias, man, so the people can...
Yeah, man. You can follow me on all social medias at Matt M Raps, MATTMRAPS, and also at Junker Music on all social media platforms.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out, dude.
I appreciate you
awesome,
having me,
dude.
man.
It's
fun.
having a great time, man. Had a couple of little cold ones here, enjoying ourselves, finally vibing, feeling a little bit loose now. So if the podcast is about to end. If you're not watching Facebook Live, you're gonna miss out. But no, man, that's great, dude. I'm glad you came out. I'm looking forward to the new stuff you're gonna be releasing soon.
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo, chill. You're not gonna be here, but Cinco de Mayo, ABB Boys will be here. The podcast will be here. 956 will be here.
That's cool.
That's gonna be fun. I'll make sure I wear my big old charro hat for that one, man. But next week, guys, I got October Roar coming. I like saying that. Adrian coming in, dude. Great guy, man. I've known him for years. Awesome music. Tune in to listen to that. Oh, also, guys, don't forget the big announcement I was going to tell you guys, man. You can hear us now on Distortion Radio. We will be available now on Saturday at 4 p.m. You'll be able to catch the shows. We are going to be a couple of shows behind, but you'll eventually catch Matt M on that show in about 2 weeks. Woo! So you might want to listen up to that, man. So it'll be something interesting to look forward to. And not only that, like I said, clips, I'm more than happy to pass that along to him, and so he can put them on there too if it's possible. Yeah, or I'll even put it in the beginning of the show. That way he can come out directly on the podcast for that, man. That'd be great too.
That'd be cool.
But that's the next step for us here, man. And hopefully it gets even bigger, make a little bit more noise. It's great, man. I'm just glad you came by, man. Having more artists come in to talk about their stuff, and that way the Valley can see that we have a lot more to offer. It's not all about just going. Yeah, places to go party, places to go drink, places to go have fun. But you got talent to go check out also, man. I know we got big venues that come down and stuff. Yeah, okay. We have venues every weekend. You come check out these guys, man. Support your RGV local talent, man. This is what it's all about. That's what this podcast is about, so you can check them out. Our Facebook and our YouTube channel. So, I mean, guys, go check them out as much as you can. Don't forget our merch. We got merch. Go on there, check out that merch, man. I got another one. It's a blue one. Has a big old beatbox. It's a big old blue shirt. Has a beatbox hip-hop artist walking and stuff. You got to check that out. You might like that one. I'll shoot you the link for that one.
Yeah, let me know.
Try to get a sale. But anyways, guys, podcast. I appreciate you guys listening to us. And like I said, next week, October Roar and Chew will be back, and maybe we can get a couple of stories. Maybe something fell off on him, not just the other leg. But anyways, guys, we will check you out next week. And like always, till next time, kiddies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chew and You podcast.
Hey yo, I'm coming for them duffel bags and gold teeth. This game been saturated, written for my nosebleeds. I like that propane.